What? The dude. Like it was like, I was here, you felt me.
It says you will receive a message.
You can't.
No, are you serious?
I'm not giving it.
You have to.
No, I won't.
You have to now.
No.
I think you have.
He comes up and he's like, you want to know where that woman's buried in your floor? I'm like, you got my attention. And he looks right at me and he goes, I bet you real money that she's in the floor right here.
I am scared.
I was gonna tell him I was doing
No, I'm talking to the. I'm scared.
Oklahoma, you're sure? You want to see what's on this paper? Okay. 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 In a fire.
Shut the fuck.
I do think it's you guys. I really, really do.
Like if another team was here tonight and that happened, it could be because of you.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris Baird, and tonight's video is not a traditional video you'd find on my channel, but honestly, this is one of my favorite videos I've ever posted. I hope you guys give this one a chance, because there might be running and screaming or camping or animals in the woods, but it is a really, really action-packed video full of activity, paranormal evidence, some really, really fun times, laughter, creepiness. There was a lot of weird stuff that happened on this night. Now, the reason this video happened was because Jazz and I were headed to ISS, Indiana State Sanatorium, back in May. You might have seen that video. We filmed with Jake Ghost Hunter, had a great time, but on the way to ISS, we stopped at Madison Seminary. My friend, Adam Kimmel, owns Madison. He actually owns Fairfield County Infirmary as well, and also him and Addie Gaddis help with all the bookings, and they help run Indiana State, Billy Creek, Stark Saloon. So they do a lot. They're very, very, very involved in the paranormal. We stopped at Madison because we wanted to film there. We had a night before ISS. Let's go film a video. Now, we got there. Some of the weirdest things that have ever happened in my life happened, and we didn't even end up filming a full video. We went and did a walk around tour with Adam and his girlfriend Rebecca. Didn't actually film a full video. We got so freaked out. They did a tour with us. They left to get food. We had some really weird stuff happen. They came back. Some more really, really weird stuff happened. We were too uncomfortable. Jazz and I said no thank you, and we went to the hotel and went to bed. That was it. Didn't get the full video, but this video you're about to watch is everything that happened that night. So a lot of unexplained stuff, EVPs, weird noises, voices we couldn't explain. Truly think this is a video you're going to want to watch because it's just so cool. You're going to learn some stuff about Jazz you probably don't know, some stuff about me. Just fascinating stuff. So yeah, guys, watch this one, and if you don't like it, it's not for you. Just don't watch it. Not a big deal. Turn it off. Don't leave hate comms. Not every video I post is going to be your favorite. I understand. After editing it, I just didn't feel like this is a video that I should leave for people to not watch. I felt like this had to get out there for you guys because it was so cool and so fascinating. So yeah, hope you enjoy it, guys. Just want to say thank you so much. We are at 95,000 subscribers this week. 5,000 away from 100. Thanks to you guys. I cannot thank you all enough for helping me on this journey, this dream. Childhood, little Chris, never thought I'd be here. Never thought I'd be talking to a camera in my backyard. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't believe that so many of you support me and want to see videos that I post. It means the world to me. I'm so blessed, forever blessed. Thank you so much. I'm going to be giving away 5 brand new t-shirts from my website, chrisbairdfilms.com, to just 5 random people. All you have to do is comment down below with the hashtag 100K, 100K. I'll randomly pick 5 people this weekend to win those t-shirts. They actually drop Friday. We're gonna do an all-day live stream Friday, so stay tuned for that. On my social media is at Chris Baird Films. Share this video to social media as well, tag me, and you'll get double entries for the giveaway. So easy enough. I keep track of all that stuff, so that's really it. Sorry for talking so much, but I just want to let you guys know what was going on with the video. Again, really fascinating. I think you're going to enjoy it. Give it a shot. At least watch through a little bit of it. It's really cool. During the walkthrough, we had Spirit Box on. It was talking about things that were happening around us. We actually had some really weird stuff happen when we were just walking around. I can't really explain it, but it was really cool. So yeah, you guys, and I also wanted to apologize as well. There were some audio issues. It's kind of hard to hear me at times because I was behind the camera and I was using a shotgun mic. I apologize. If it gets annoying, my bad, but you can generally hear for the most part. Just maybe put headphones in or turn the volume up. You should be able to hear it. But yeah, guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your weeks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me on my journey. I love you all so much. We'll see you Friday for the live stream. We're gonna try to go live for like 8 hours Friday. I don't know, maybe try to get some new subscribers, try to keep that number going up to 100K, but we're gonna give away stuff. Jazz might be there. He is actually going to be there. Jazz is going to be there. There's a lot of stuff happening. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to get some coffee. We might go to some haunted places. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be a fun stream. So, yeah, after this video, I'll see you guys Friday. Enjoy your weeks. Love you guys. All right, you guys, before we jump into the video tonight, I am here with Adam Kimmel and Rebecca. They are the wonderful hosts who have us here tonight at Madison Seminary. They're going to give us some history and just tell us about some, I don't know, hot spots. Just some things you guys have been having, some like weird things happening and interesting facts.
Can I say how alarming this is? I thought you guys have been here before. I did.
Yeah, no.
I was like, oh, it's an easy plug and play.
I thought I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Madison many times. I've never filmed a video here. Ever.
This is Mandela
Ever.
effect. Did we not say, it was like, oh, you guys third, thank you for a return.
No,
It's
we
not,
don't see
dude.
our turn. This is our first time.
Dude, I was blown away when you said, like, oh, okay, this is weird.
So we're gonna walk to these spots. We're gonna be cutting in and out, but we're gonna just kind of give you guys some really interesting pieces of info about this place. So I'm excited about this. So let's do it.
Basement first.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm not giving it to him.
It says you will receive a message.
You can't. Have
No,
it.
are you serious?
I'm
No.
not giving it.
You
hear
have
me?
to.
No, I.
You
won't.
have to now.
No.
I think you.
I think you have to. I honestly do.
I will not be upset at whatever it says.
Can you just fill them in about this quickly? Do you mind just telling them about it?
Yeah,
Please?
it said we'll receive message.
You will receive a message.
No, I don't.
When you get excited about things, that makes me excited about things. So we're gonna have
Did
to.
you read it?
A little
It's
bit.
dark.
Yeah, well, you said it was dark, and I read the first line. I didn't read all of it, but
It literally just said that. We have to.
Like now, or do you want to wait?
We can do it after. What do you want to do?
Let's
After.
do it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
to see if it like affects anything. I don't know.
and you think about it for sure, for
Okay.
real.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
But you're already in. I know you're already in.
He's in.
Yeah.
I promise you. If anyone can handle it, I think it'd be him. I really
I mean,
do.
I trust that he can. I just don't want to give him nightmares. That's all.
That's probably back to Bosnia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What did it say?
You guys know a will?
Will?
is present.
Will is present.
I feel like teams have. There's okay. The thing about Madison, and I think all locations, is the hauntings constantly changing. And I remember a team, maybe in the last like 6 months, say Will.
Lethal. My God, this is really getting weird. Okay, no, we're gonna see what else it says because it's gonna get even freakier. I think.
Can you just tell me to like, so Adam, obviously you have such an in-depth history with the paranormal. You're not typically, when teams use phone apps, it's kind of frowned upon. Can you just tell me your like more modern beliefs and thoughts on the phone apps? Just
As of recently, you know, for the longest time we've been so particular in a style of just EVPs, SB7. But I have this new era. It's called When in Rome. So I've been like, when in Rome, do as the Romans. So I have been joining other teams and playing with the apps and stuff. And we've even used Phasmabox. And the reason I was intrigued by Phasmabox is it's saying things that it shouldn't. Right. And I have had more time with the Necrophonic, and there are things it's saying that it shouldn't, right? So we have to be open to all the possibilities because the paranormal is very subjective, right? To begin with. So yeah, I'm still on the fence, but again, there's things.
no, for sure. And
yeah.
I think everybody has a right to be. You should be open about everything and not just, this is right, this is wrong. Like you gotta open-minded.
But I like that. This whole new era, I want to experience the paranormal through other people's.
Yeah, but also like,
way,
who says
you
you
know?
have to use a recorder from 1999 to get paranormal evidence? Like whoever
So
says
true.
that,
No, I agree.
you know.
Yeah.
I think anyone who tells someone they're doing something wrong is
Exactly.
wrong in the first
Do you
place.
have the authority to
Right.
say that?
Yeah.
No.
Who are you?
Like,
What makes you better than being whoever it is?
You're
So.
right.
Right.
We're all just speaking to air right now. You know.
Yeah, we're just talking to thin air. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And also, like, don't they say that like ChatGPT is the most like next level?
Advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, who are we to say that we don't know what, you know? Anyway,
No, you're right. I agree with that 100%.
1999 was where it was at, but also
It was a good year.
it was a good year.
I was 4.
But you were drawn to the basement. I was actually going to skip the basement because
I
there's so
just
much.
wanted-
But yeah, you wanted to
This
touch the
area in
basement.
particular.
Yeah,
In this room
you got
here?
the limelight, so.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that this was here because we
Okay.
weren't going to originally touch it. What did that say?
Gruesome.
Gruesome.
Yeah.
I'm not smiling, but I'm smiling. It's not.
I love this so much right now. I'm
smiling.
sorry.
It's all like I literally have it in my pocket. I was like, just to.
Oh, you
gaze.
did bring it with you.
It's in my pocket. That's why it's getting weird. Will receive message, gruesome, lethal. Like it literally is.
Should we just let that go and just see what that comes up with and see if
Yeah.
it correlates after?
Yes.
We'll do that.
And
Well, just
also,
so everybody in the viewers know, you wrote stuff out for both of them
as people,
before.
sometimes as people arrive, I like try to spy on them just
Mm-hmm.
to understand like when they're entering.
Not to sound creepy.
Not to be not to be all X-Men-y about it, but like I just out of curiosity, like what space are they in whenever they come? Doesn't mean I'm right. It just helps me tap in. And so as you guys were arriving, I had collapsed building. Oh, it isn't. Oh, yes. Isn't the ceiling over there collapsed? That said collapsed building.
The one roof, or the one ceiling in that room, yeah.
That was a little kid's voice. 50.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wow. Those are cool.
Well, your story though about the women, right?
It's from 1953.
Bethany,
Okay.
and then Will was killed.
Will came up again, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does that a lot. So I don't know if it hones in on a name or if it really does
connect with one person, but I feel like this happens a
I
lot.
mean, it said 3 names. Chloe.
Will is in the building.
Okay. No,
Okay,
3
well,
names.
we hear you. Well, but the 50 is interesting because in 1953 there were sex parties that were held here in the basement.
Wow.
It's like a prostitution ring,
Jeez.
right? Also, around that time, somebody named Dolly Madison was here as a prisoner who was caring for the elderly. And she was here because she had given illegal abortions and then was sent to prison because a girl died. Lethal, it's, you know.
Oh, wow.
But I came down here because I'm a poet and I was reading a poem and I kept messing it up and I said her name 3 times. And my light on the 3rd time went out. Fine.
Okay.
I was giving a tour and I said her name 3 times, and then on the 3rd, because I was repeating what I did,
Mm-hmm.
the flashlight and the tour started to die. Like it just went boop, 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 out. Fine. We brought another person, another influencer through here, and he heard a growl. So this area in particular is more haunted than we maybe give it credit for.
Did you feel something behind you?
It was really cold.
Yep.
Like it hit my neck.
It was funny because when you drew your attention, I was trying that. Like I locked the door before we started, just as always a safety, you know, just in case no one ever
Yeah.
does show up. But it's so funny. Both times you look back, I felt like there was like just someone was just about to walk right around it. I was watching. I was watching that too. It just felt weird.
Yeah, fast.
But that's like through this entire building, you always have that feeling like you're being watched, or even when I'm working on the building alone, it's like they're observing, you know.
For sure.
But and that's the crazy thing about the haunting. Like we can talk about these names, but like it's a revolving door, and I think a lot of teams are being contaminated by what they bring in. You guys go to a lot of places.
A lot
I
of
say there's
places.
I think a lot of your haunting is going to come in and try to communicate. It's open mic night, right?
It is. No,
So-
for sure. It is. 100%.
so if they want to speak, that's the interesting thing about Will. There was one team I remember because like I get names all the time, but it's like, was there a Will brought in that's like, hey, I like this place. I get to talk to a lot of people. I'm going to stay.
Yeah.
Or is it something that you may have brought in and now you're figuring out that there's something Will attached to?
Or, hear me out, it's talking about somebody's will.
That's
Could be.
true. It's all
No, that's very
interpretation,
true.
right?
100%.
So
So you never know.
No, that's very fascinating. What a start to the
Oh
night.
boy.
Oh boy.
yeah, like you think it start off slow. That's not slow.
no, no,
dude.
no.
That was like,
This is intense.
The will receive message thing still happens.
probably when we get to the asylum, you should show him because that's where we'll stop.
This guy is like,
You know what? One in Rome.
I like
right?
No, thank you. I don't know, let's just do this shit. Dude.
You guys might be staying for a full video tonight. Honestly, 2 videos.
win in a row. Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good.
Hey, if you get me on a good night, my eyes roll back on my head.
Oh wow, that would be crazy.
Yeah, first time
Isn't that
scary.
thumbnail?
It's pretty sweet afterwards, but it was scary the first time.
Yeah,
It's not gonna happen here. This is home base. But
the night is young. You never know.
she starts levitating.
Yeah, we want that to happen so bad, but it never does. We need to levitate one time.
Oh my god, though, did you see the influencer online who basically does levitate, the medium from Indonesia? I love her.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
her name's
actually?
Sarah. Yes,
Her name is Sarah.
Her name is
We're talking
Sarah.
about her, and then everyone Sarah's.
I know.
Fighting temptation.
Fighting temptation?
I mean, I could make that work.
We can make that word, yeah, it's like, that's interesting.
Yeah. Ooh.
The best history tour of her.
What did it say?
It said 40 and then dubious.
Dubious. What am I what's dubious mean? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of times we take things for a grain of salt. 'Cause we're saying,
Yeah, but it's interesting when something cool comes up.
Yeah.
You know, that it shouldn't have said or known.
Exactly.
I feel a little strange.
That's
so-
fine. The whole.
The hole. The infamous hole.
The whole.
So I think that this room is less haunted than other parts of the building, but it does have a very cool story.
I think there's a lot of residual stayed here because so many people are looking. Long story short, back after the purchase in 2016, some of the police officers would stop by and they would talk about this story. Hey, did you know that there was allegedly a woman buried in the floor? So back in the 80s, they used to kind of scare each other with this story. And there's a little bit of truth to every legend that starts. And so when we would investigate, we didn't really have a main area. We were just always drawn to this. Like when we try to communicate with a woman possibly buried on the floor, it always led to this area. Then in about 3 years later, we had a major television show who had the funding to do this. They brought in ground penetrating radar, cadaver dogs, the whole works to see if there was any truth to this. Well, when they did ground penetrating radar in the Civil War basin we just came from, all the way over here, there was one anomaly captured right in this spot, right? And here's what's interesting. I would say a year prior to that, we have a public ghost hunt going on. And there's this dude with a fucking wolf shirt on that you would buy at a gas station. He's
My
got
kind of guy.
it. You know, you don't mess with those people,
No,
dude.
no,
You
no.
wear a wolf shirt, you're like, all right.
Don't mess with that
He
guy.
had a cowboy hat on, he had these feathers, and we're doing a public ghost hunt. And I had told the story, like, allegedly there's just a woman buried, no definitive area. He comes up and he's like, you want to know where that woman's buried in your floor? I'm like, shit, you got my attention. He's using just dowsing rods. He walks in here and he starts combing the floor back and forth. Now, for anyone that's not familiar with dowsing rods, they're used to detect water sources because water is an energy, but it's also believed that the dead can manipulate those rods. Yes, being crossed, no, is a very common way if it's open, right? He's walking back and forth and he gets right to this spot and the rods aggressively go just the X. And he looks right at me and he goes, I bet you real money that she's in the floor right here. I'm like, okay, noted. Fast forward back to what I was telling you though, in 2019, they do the ground penetrating radar, and guess what? They get a hit right here. So I'm remembering that story, I'm peeking, right? They do that, they bring in one cadaver dog unit, goes through the entire building, and it gets a hit right where the wicker wheelchair is right here. It does the sit and the pat. I'm thinking to myself, shit, I don't know much about cadaver dogs, but I look like a serial killer. You know what I mean? Like, why are we getting a hit? At the time, I thought it was only 30 years, but it can actually go back 100 depending on some of the scents, right? Anyway, they bring in a second cadaver dog that's independent from the first. It gets a hit. And now they're all excited. They want to dig the floor up. They dig this up. They go down 3 feet at least, and a little bit past that, and they're confused because there's nothing there. And that ground penetrating radar team's been doing this for 20 years, and they said, in our 20 years, we've never had a phantom anomaly where we would have said, we'll give you real money to tell you there's something at the bottom of that hole, and there isn't. So now the mystery grows, right? Then this is what's weird. And I can say this because I did have another show come out. You know Heather and Katrina?
Yes.
Yeah.
They came out and they said, we know the production team that did that, because what I'm getting at is they brought the police in, right?
Yeah.
That third cadaver dog was a police canine unit, right? It does the whole hit, and as the officer standing right there, host looks over and goes, what's that mean if your dog does that? Like, we know what the answer is.
Yeah, of course.
But the police officer leans back and goes, we'd have to dub this a crime scene. And I'm like, oh shit, what do you mean? There is commotion. The showrunner puts his head down. He's all like, we waste our time. What's going to happen? There's a lot of commotion out here of people talking between production and police. And then within 5 minutes, one of the PAs comes in. Hey, Adam, you've been a great host. It was a good time, but we have to go. And I'm like, whoa, what the shit?
It started.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, listen, we got to go, but we paid that team to fill this hole up. And I'm like, no, leave everything.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to talk about this, right? They were going to close it back up. By this time, the police had packed up and left. Within 5 to 6 minutes, that crew, after I signed off on all the other stuff, their Escalades are rolling out, and I'm left with no answers. So that's when I told Katrina and them. She got into contact with one of the heads of that production team, because I was like, bullshit, you're fakers. You went way overboard. You had to confess to the police that you lied. Like, oh, we put a scent there and everything, and we can't explain this. That's one thing I knew they couldn't fake. But then they get back to it, and the production goes, we're just as confused as Adam. We don't know why we had to, like, shut it down. Right?
Yeah,
So-
because it would be great TV.
Yeah,
it
it's
would,
amazing.
why?
Yeah.
For TV, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Just
Like,
nothing.
so that was really peculiar, because now I'm like torn. Now I don't know what to believe. What are we dealing with?
No, what is
Yeah.
really down there? So nothing's ever been recovered ever out of the hole. Nothing.
And obviously,
Except
the hole's obviously filled with a little bit more dirt, but it was down 3 feet, nothing. Yeah. We even went through the dirt after it was done to skiff through it to see if there was any like bones or anything.
Anything.
Nothing. So it's an ongoing
crazy.
mystery.
That's very creepy. It's so wild. What do you guys experience in this room? Like, what do you usually have happen or experience?
Well, from the science base of using EVP and all that stuff, we have got confirmation. If you ask a woman, are you buried in the floor? Are you in distress? Yes. You know, but there's no receipt to an EVP. That could be a ghost playing with us to be the story.
Of course.
Although from a psychic's perspective, I haven't asked you in a long time.
Well, actually, the last time he asked me was before we dug the floor up.
2019.
Yeah, before they
Like
even
right
came
before
through.
they came, yeah.
Yeah, you were like, do you think it's a legend? And I had I was ready to say, yeah, it's a legend. And then when I got in here, I was like, oh, I think it might not be a legend. It might be real.
Yeah.
And then all this happened. But usually communication shuts down in this room.
Mm-hmm.
psychically, and a lot of people have a hard time getting any sort of evidence
Yeah.
because
Funny
somebody's
to say that.
afraid.
Nothing. Is
Literally nothing has come through there.
Nothing.
The whole
That thing's
time
been
it's been on-
non-stop the whole time we were
Yeah,
walking.
it just stops.
The impression is
Chills
that
back.
this person is afraid and doesn't want anything to happen to people. Who
You
are.
said, and I'll end it at this. One of the creepiest things you ever said to me was, Adam, you need to be careful talking about this because you thought there was some kind of murder, and you said the people that did it are still alive and they're very dangerous. You remember saying that to me?
I did say that, but
Yeah.
it was before any of this happened. So like I was like, oh, this is.
And that was before the dig up. She was like, you really need to be careful talking about this because this would be actually more recent than we think.
100%.
So you
Yeah.
could go after somebody for that.
And to think about it, maybe there was foul play. I've said this. People can fact check me. I've said this story tons of times that I'm like, if I had to speculate what was going on, there were times where this place did sit vacant. Is it possible there was some foul play? A woman was brought here and her body sat here for an extended period of time. No one's here checking, right?
Who knows?
And then perhaps the body was moved to the lake. Somewhere else. It's not
true.
physically here. It was moved elsewhere.
I mean, I hope not.
And it maybe deceased?
Like diseased or deceased?
A diseased.
Oh, diseased. Okay. Yeah.
First
Well-
thing we got.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things it could be.
See, it's all speculation, and I hope a lot of my speculation's wrong.
Legends location.
Oh my
Urban
god!
legends. Okay.
Urban Legends location. Urban Legends location.
See, that's why with the necrophonic, sometimes I'm like, that's the shit I talk about. That 1%, like, what'd you just say, kind of thing.
Oh my
It makes you
god!
think. You
You
know that?
specifically
Urban, yeah.
say that
It's-
years ago. You said that to me on camera. You
Yeah.
said,
It's an urban legend, but there's a little bit of truth to every urban legend. You
We
know
talk-
what
we
I
talk
mean?
about
Like
it all
that's,
the time.
it becomes a tall tale, but like go back
Yeah.
to the origin. Like,
"That's
okay.
really freaky."
That is creepy. I did get
That it was
chills on
silent
that.
the whole time. And then
Yeah,
that
silent
just
time. It's
went
like, oh, yeah.
Who designed that?
That's a great question.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
spooky. Okay,
So obviously, and tonight, if you would like to get inside the hole, feel
as
free.
you should.
There's a
when
good
in
chance
Rome.
we will probably.
When in Rome.
Yes, sure.
I think I got a ghillie suit in the car.
Yeah, there you go.
Something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
That's crazy. I don't know. That's got me stumped.
It's sad though.
It is very sad. No, that's to think someone could be buried in here and was just never given a proper
Right.
appreciation.
I asked a sociology person who came through here, a social deviance lady, like a professor.
Yeah.
I was like very adamant after we found out that there was actually a sin. I was like, well, we're gonna find her and we're gonna do her justice.
Do her justice. Yeah.
And the lady said that it was most likely, if there was any truth to it, a lady who was likely engaged in some sort of sex work or can see the light. That's beautiful.
As we're walking through the
As we're
hall.
walking through the one lit area of the building.
In some sort of work where she would likely have not been looked for.
Oh,
And
makes
then
sense.
she said specifically, she's like, she's probably in Lake Erie and she's probably fish food, is what she
And
said.
that's
It's
why I
terrible.
said that because we do this. There was two ladies. They were talking about all the sex trafficking that can happen, and these women turn up missing, and no one's looking.
Yeah. So
Someone could be missing for months.
months and then I'm looking at
Yep.
trying to find them.
But like what she would have been doing here, who knows?
That's exactly it. It could be one
Yeah.
wild ride story.
I said keep following.
Keep
It just said
following.
keep following.
Come along.
Is it keep following?
Angel numbers.
Ooh.
Keep following.
That's a good sign.
But it just sometimes it tells the story as it's happening. That's the thing that kind of creeps me out.
Unless it had something to do with like the 70s or
That's
whenever
true.
the prisoners were coming through here still.
Yeah. So just around the corner is Sarah's room. Prior to my purchase, this haunting existed. There's so many people, you made the haunting here. Like, no, I didn't. This one outdates me. And it's interesting because there's some theories behind it. So we'll walk into it right here.
Let's check it out.
More of my work.
Yes. I love that.
Nice.
Minus the money. This is getting wild here.
Holler for $1.
These are donations here for Sarah, but if I break this down, if you are not familiar with the Madison Seminary, this is one of the most notable hauntings Sarah, theory 1 is that a little girl passed away here, maybe at the turn of the century, shortly after this was built, but we just have no record of it, right? Theory 2 is that you had a woman who may have been suffering from dementia. Because when the Department of Health was here, they had women in all these rooms, and some were suffering of dementia. Correct!
Correct.
As I said, like, it's probably not like, interesting, because I really don't think we're dealing with a little girl, right? That just gives me chills, because it's,
I want to start using that out.
so yeah, the necrophonic.
It's not, yeah.
So theory 2, a woman with dementia. And here's the thing about that. If you were suffering dementia, it goes back to a childlike mentality. We may be communicating with a 96-year-old woman whose name is Mary, but for some reason she thinks she's a little girl named Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because there is no receipt to an EVP. Like, we were talking about this off camera. We were like, why do we trust the dead? Why do we trust what they tell us? You know, it's like assuming ghosts can never tell a lie, but how many people do we know, like, I don't trust shit that that person says, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, and living people we don't trust. So I
Yeah,
trust the
but
living
ghosts, yeah. So you have theory, that's theory 2. Theory 3 is that it's called the mimic theory. That this place may be only haunted by maybe 3 or 4 spirits, and every day we walk through, we're giving them the cheat sheet of what goes on here, and they're like, well, today I'll be that person.
I'll do this, I'll do that.
And this gets into the no receipt to an EVP. They'll be that. You could have a woman across the hallway that hears this story every night, and there's a team that's here, right? And they do an EVP session. And they're like, Sarah, just tell us something if you're here. And the EVP plays back and it goes, I am Elizabeth. And they play back like, Elizabeth, we drove a long way to be here. Can you please step aside so we can talk to Sarah?
Yeah, right.
And these ghosts are like, there is no Sarah. But I'll be Sarah because you're so beaten down by...
It's gotta be Sarah.
It's got to be Sarah, or no one wants to talk, right? You have theory 4. This is the Slender Man theory that we have created the haunting, that we've misdiagnosed it. Teams came in and they misled the haunting, and now, over a decade or 2 decades later, we've created this energy that communicates back and says, I am Sarah.
So we'll be doing it. So my camera's actually overheating right now, which is interesting.
I stepped out of the room.
I can't. You see it? Do you see it? There's a little orange thing in the middle, little temperature dot guy.
How often does that happen?
Never. The cameras never overheat.
So, just so you know, recently we were doing a shoot at Pennhurst. Adam points the camera at me. I start to get an impression. That's why I walked out.
You walked out before you knew that was happening.
I didn't know, but I felt a really intense rise, and I was like, well, I was just kidding about my eyes rolling
She
back.
kills
in my head.
cameras. I'm not even kidding.
And he literally points it at me. I do this weird thing, and this camera dies. So I apologize if that had anything.
No, it's okay.
3 batteries back to back to back.
My battery's still 100%. We've
Just
only been filming for
overheating. And
22 minutes.
It's not even hot.
It's not hot at all. We're all in jackets.
It's
Yeah, it's
actually, I
cold.
know, we're jackets and hoodies.
It's actually
so-
more interesting, though, if it's somebody I don't work with regularly, because it's like a different piece of equipment.
Yes. One thing I will say is when we did one of the cons, one of the first cons I did here, we were in this room, and we kept getting whatever was answering us or what we thought we were hearing. Kept saying one. I am one.
Interesting.
So
I'm so I would totally celebrate, because that's very cool paranormal stuff. Except it's also a very expensive piece of equipment.
no, it sucks. But hey guys, just a really quick update. So my camera just died. We filmed for about 20 minutes. I've had this camera for about a year. Never overheats. It's like a 1 in a super rare, and it's cold out. It's cold in here. We're all wearing hoodies, jackets.
I'm wearing 2
She's wearing
hoodies.
2 hoodies. So I don't know how. It's just interesting. So we're just kind of documenting that. I'm gonna let this cool off, I guess. And
Well, what an opening for Theory 5. I'm not a big believer in demons. You actually said outside. You were also Catholic, right?
Yes.
So it's like you're born into this, and it's just tough for me to believe in the demon stuff. But it's not that I can't, it's a plausible thing. It's like we cannot. You all right?
Yeah. Just flashed myself.
oh, he does it a lot.
Yeah, all I see is black right now.
I saw the light hit. It's like the thing about demons is you can't confirm or deny, right? So we talk about as a 5th theory that there are a lot of investigators that come through here thinking this is they call it a slow burn. Like it's like a demon has nestled in and is collecting things from the living, which I'm still confused about that, but I can tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
What did it say?
Predestination.
Oh, like it was predetermined. You talk about that shit all the time.
Or when did the haunting begin with Sarah? That's rabbit hole shit. We'll save
Okay.
that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, what's
No.
haunting what? Did we create the haunting or was it here before us? Yeah. The people leaving money. I remember when this started, caught an EVP that said money here. But then it was class A, it was easy. After that, it becomes the courtesy or the when you go to New Orleans and then offerings to the dead, or the power of suggestion. But there's a lot of money in here. I was actually just cleaning the room up today and I was going through this. There's a lot in here. Sarah's doing good. But then you have people bringing dolls. I can tell you, like, I kind of OCD, so I try to collect certain dolls for this room, and not much. It was like older Victorian dolls. Any doll that you see that's modern is all through here brought by teens. Isn't that interesting when a team shows up and they're like, the first thing they say, we brought something for Sarah.
Yeah.
My first question is why?
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 Why would you think to do that?
But they're like, we specifically went days before this. And it's like, what is calling you to do that? Because most people believe demons hide under a child, right? To get your attention and the sympathy and things like that. But one last note of this.
Yeah.
This is something Becca drew. And
So cool. Oh my god.
Becca, remember with this like multiple personalities, right?
I think that Sarah is it's like probably a more boring psychic impression. I think that Sarah is a natural energy that takes on whatever form you invite it to take on.
Okay.
So it can be good, it can be evil, it can be exciting, it can be playful. And that's why you get some very dark shit here, and it's why you sometimes just get some really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's why that has multiple faces, because I think that it can be whatever.
It can be whatever you want it to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's an awesome drawing. What interesting theory too. I mean, yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, whatever energy you guys bring into this, that's what you're gonna get.
It's gonna be fun and joking around and having a good time with us.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Oh yeah, we're just one destination away. Perfect. For the big reveal.
What did I say, Jason?
Stop it. That's what people I swear to God, I get a comment every day. They call him Jason in my comments because they autocorrect or something, or they type.
Jason.
No, we talk about it all the time. It's always Jason. Yeah, it's a joke, but we say Jason.
Do you want to try to fix your camera before we go?
I don't. I think it's just gotta cool down a little bit. It's fine.
We
You can
take
try
a
it, see if it
look
turns
if you
on.
need to, yeah.
It's not even that hot. You can feel it. It's not hot at all.
It's crazy.
It's still on, so we have to turn it off and then see if it turns back on.
Isn't it interesting? Like,
The whole night so far has just been not even weird, just very interesting. So now it's fine. There's not even an overheating thing in the middle.
Can I get this shot again?
Yeah, we can try again.
is there something going on?
It's saying that the batteries I've used for years were no longer compatible with the
I get that all the time.
Yep.
with this, too.
What the
I don't know why it does that.
Power lie.
Alien technology.
Yes, it is.
All right.
What a night.
I'm gonna go see my weird friends.
Your weird friends? We're right here.
How far did you drive to see us? Many
5 hours.
5 hours.
Quick. It was honestly quick. It was a quick 5 hours. That's an
Yeah.
easy drive for us. Especially when we drive to ISS. What happened?
I just think it's interesting how when we bring different people into the same building I come to literally all the time, it just changes based on who you bring in.
Alexander.
But that's just it, where the haunting is never going to be the same for anyone because it's the energy that is brought in.
Yeah, like a mix.
Like
not-
what you guys get tonight will never be duplicated again.
That's true.
You know?
And I'm not trying to like brag, but I feel like we're pretty high, like fun,
You're-
light energy. Like we're just.
Your vibrations are very high.
I would say that when teams come in, and I'm gonna get shit for this, but it's true. You can tell a team that's gonna have a terrible night and a team that's gonna have a good night, because people I think that have a higher vibration. It just does something different. You get that low vibration. People come in and they're just not engaged.
Right.
Think about even in life. Do you want to talk to people that bring your energy down?
Yeah.
Or when you want to talk to people that have that high frequency, like you're excited to be around them?
Of course.
That's you guys.
That's what you want, yeah.
So yeah. Did you feel something?
Yeah, but not related at all to
Oh.
Asylum.
Here we are. I will just say before we started, the only experience that I've truly had like up here, which was actually crazy. We had a group of like 20 of us.
Oh yeah.
Doing spirit box thing. No, you weren't here for it.
I wasn't.
I was here. CJ was actually here. CJ and his mom. The first time I ever came here, we're sitting up here, circle, bunch of people in the back. They're doing like a Estes method. A cat ball got thrown.
I remember
An
hearing
actual
this joke
10
down one
different
of our
people
guys.
talked about it. Yes.
And he goes, dude, a fucking cat ball just went flying. Yeah.
It's weird. But.
This area, we call it the Asylum. It wasn't its first purpose. Actually, the Women's Relief Corps was doing this for laundry. That's why there's a laundry chute around the corner. When the Department of Health would take this over, in the 20s or so, they were already using that where they were putting mentally ill patients up here, kind of like away from everybody, because it makes sense. Why not upstairs, away from the functions of the building? So this is called the Asylum Rec. This is just the Asylum wing. someone once said to me, well, tell me where someone died. And I'm like, pick a room. Every room is a universe to itself of stuff that's happened. Well, for example, some sort of chair here. It could be a smorgasbord like of every single room, but there's two rooms that I always point to. You've got this room, and the individual that told me this story did work here in the 80s, and he said, until I get my pension, don't say my name, keeping the promise. Severe mistreatment. In the 80s.
Yeah, that's relevant.
Yeah. He said in the summer of 1984, when the police department was here, they used to keep a lot of the evidence and notes up here. He had to go up here to get something. Now, let me just also note that this was like a CIA operation. I got invited to his house by a mutual friend. This was all classified. I was told to turn my phone off, right? I had to set my phone on the table to tell this story.
I heard that. Holy shit.
What was that?
What did you hear?
Nobody moved. We're all just
It
standing
was
still.
legit almost like something hit either.
Like a knock?
Almost like an electrical current.
Really?
It was so weird.
The breaker's off, like except for this one here, the main breaker.
It was very clear.
Where I stood? What the fuck, dude? Oh, shit. Where I stood, like it was like I was here, you felt me.
I don't know what that means. English second language.
In applicability. I don't know what that means.
I don't understand, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, shit. As we time travel back to 1984.
What the fuck?
I know. Okay, all right, yeah, I know.
But do we need to I don't know what that
No,
was.
here's what I think's happening is the more you talk about it, this always happens. The more you talk about that stuff, it amps it up, right? The stories feed it because we're telling the truth. We got correct downstairs in Sarah's room, right?
It sounded like.
Yeah.
It freaked me out. I thought it was you for a second. I was
No.
like,
I'll just say that before I wanted to tell a story, but every time I've been up here, I'm the most uncomfortable in this specific area. Here in that hallway down there. I don't like being in here alone, so that's all
My
I'm saying.
resting place is here.
Well,
This is getting.
that's a good message. I like that because like it's like home. I always tell the spirits like you can stay here if you want to. And even the new spirits, I've been accused of trapping the dead here. It's quite the opposite. We're here to bring stuff in, like, oh shit, we forgot the mirror room.
Oh shit.
No, we're going to go to the mirror room after this. But that was very important. So I guess you have to do your reveal in the mirror room.
That's even freakier.
I know, because it always talks about like the mirror room's an invitation. This isn't about trapping. It's to invite as many spirits as possible.
Maybe that happened on purpose. Maybe
Yes.
there's a reason
Oh
that happened.
God, you're right. Because normally we wouldn't end at the mirror
You
room.
guys will
Did
never,
you get
you guys will
scared?
never forget that.
The energy just completely dropped.
If
out.
I didn't hear that message, I would have forgot. We would
I
have
feel
walked out
very
like.
good now. Like the spookiness is gone.
It's still here for me, and we're already overheating again, so I don't know. But
Again.
if I use my phone, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
I'll make it count here. 1984, he comes in to grab paperwork. He's never been up here. He walks right into this doorway right here. He steps, he stares. Now, everything you see in here was brought back in. We've recreated this. Actually, what's eerie is we recreated this before.
That's funny.
I said we won't go uninterested.
Uninterested.
And then it just dies.
Uninterested on leaving. Like,
Dead.
Did it die?
It just shut
again?
off again, yeah.
Oh my god.
It just shut off.
How's
Dead.
that for timing? We're not interested. Bye.
Uninterested, yeah.
That's so
The story I think is interesting, but damn.
This is weird.
He claims that he saw this bronze chair. It was right here where you see it. It had legs coming up at a 45-degree angle, all metal couplings coming across, arm bars going across, and like a dentist light. You like at a dentist office, you see a giant light that comes across. There were cabinets set up, maybe a wicker wheelchair, I remember him talking about. He stared at it for 10 minutes, and he's like, the only conclusion I can come up with is that's like a torture device. Now, if you see something from like 60 years back, they were trying to help people. To us, it looks archaic, But here's the thing is after he went back down and grabbed the paperwork that he found, he started telling the guys about it. 2 weeks later, he came up to get more paperwork. The entire room was cleared out. He doesn't know where any of it went.
No way.
Now, here's the thing. I believed his story, but we need a smoking gun, right? before I left his house, I'm going to tie my shoe. I remember this moment because it was so off the cuff. I'm tying my shoe to leave, and he goes, Adam, one last thing. That big bronze table was sitting on a marble slab. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, interesting. I leave the house. I come back here. This room was empty, remember? There's nothing in here. There was a marble slab sitting in that corner. But before I knew this, we had this set up. And I put the marble slab down. Because the only thing here is 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Look, there are holes on top of the marble slab, right?
Wow.
As if there would be like pegs to set it on.
Yeah.
To keep another kind of table in place.
Yeah, keep it from moving.
And what else is weird is we actually had to replace this wood. This wood was rotted out. There was no sign of roof leak. And if they did, they fixed it up before we knew. But it was like just weird. Why was the wood rotted right there?
Right there.
Right where this table was.
Jeez, man. That's wild. To hear this stuff firsthand for someone who spent time here is insane. You know, like they got to talk to somebody that was actually here and experienced this.
The first-hand account. And I believe it. I really believe his story, especially with the marble slab. Like, and this guy won't step foot in the building. I've actually asked him to come. He's
Really?
like, I don't want to go in there. Around the corner here, we call this one the mind warp room.
Oops, I kicked that.
And
I kicked that. That was me.
There was I don't think you ever got to meet him. It was a guy that I had a while back. He moved to Arizona with his girlfriend, all job related, right? But when this happened, I thought he was faking. We've heard of partial possessions and things like that. Yeah. We're working on the building one morning, and he's up on a ladder. We were fixing some of the drywall, and he had some of the mud there. He's like splattering it stuff on with one of the little like spatula things you use. Mm-hmm. He had a hammer up there as well. I only left him for maybe not even 30 seconds to a minute. Everything was fine. I walk around. I leave him here. I go to get something in this room. I'm like just around the corner. All of a sudden, I hear him like muttering to himself. He's like, and I'm like, oh, he's talking to himself. I do that shit too. I'm funny. It happens. Like, I'm gonna pop out and be like, you talking to yourself? But when I came around to look, his face, he's on top of that ladder, and I'll never forget the bone structure in his face. And again, this happened within 30 fucking seconds. Like, I'm talking to him, and then like this. His bone structure is super tight, super fixed. And I'm looking, and we're staring at each other, and immediately my fight or flight kicks in. Like, something's wrong. Another thing to note, this is 10 in the morning. So it doesn't matter. This is 10 in the morning. All of a sudden he goes, why won't you let me out of here? Like, loud. And I'm like, holy shit. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, why won't you let me out? So I'm like, we have this thing where like we say Oklahoma's a code word. We're not playing a game, Oklahoma. I didn't even say that. I'm just staring at him. Like, I felt like, I don't know, we're playing games. This doesn't make any sense. The thing that's burned into my memory though is I walked towards him, and as I kept getting closer, as he's on that ladder, his face stayed in the position it was, tightened. The only thing that was happening was his eyes were moving to look at me as I came close. Oh. That's how I knew, like, this is real. This is happening. I grab the spatula he's got with the drywall and the hammer, and his hands are just like stuck like this. He's like on the ladder. And I'm like, dude, let's take a break. Let's go outside. Let's get a breather. Like, dude, we're just whatever. Because I didn't know what to do. Like, this is weird. As I'm bringing him down from the ladder, he's hyperventilating. He's like, I walk him. We go down the stairs. We go down at least 2 flights. We're down, I think, right on the caretaker's wing. His shoulders relax, and he goes, I'm glad we could take a break. And I'm like, what the shit? That's what you guys say? He had no recollection. He said he felt overheated and frustrated, but doesn't remember yelling at me or anything like that. Now, here's the thing. I think a lot of people are fucking fakers. I think when it comes to buildings, they're like, oh, I'm going to pretend this happened to me, so when a big TV show comes, I can be interviewed, right? That's what I thought. Here's the thing. I watched him after this for like months. He never, when he gave a tour, he avoided this room. And I'm thinking, interesting. Why would you be, well, guys, I don't want to talk about this room, but this happened to me. Never. If you wanted to hear about this room, it had to be another guide going through. We would tell that story. He never once told that story. So I'm like, okay.
It's like real. Like,
it checks out.
Thing. He never even,
nope.
Or crossed his mind.
And
what do you think about when you told him about it? Like, what was his?
When we sat down.
And you're like, this is what just happened. He was just kind of like,
He was. I think it was coming to terms that it was wild, but like he's just like, I just told out. I don't think he was believing what I was telling him when he said to me. I was like, you don't remember yelling at me like you won't let me out? But that gets into a weird theory of stone tape theory. And I think that affects a lot of things. Like these walls, the wood, the floor, the stone of this building is absorbing us right now. What I'm saying, 100 years from now, someone could do an EVP and it's just us talking. It's like, what does that mean, right?
What is that?
The energy. So if you have women trapped in these rooms, that emotion makes sense. Why won't you let me out? And I think it affects certain people. Like you've heard of people that are grounded individuals. I think they're ones like someone comes at you with some bullshit, you're whatever. It doesn't affect the rest of your day. It just zooms out. But there are other people that if someone's mean to them, it affects the rest of their day. I think they, between the two, are more likely to be affected by that kind of energy. And I think that's what happens.
That is intense. That's crazy. I wouldn't even know if someone was looking at me like that.
What's that look for? I need to have like a mirror so you can see yourself. That was the hardest stare you were just giving me.
What was the last thing I just said? I was watching that. I said dream.
So it's
Dream?
It's a,
What? Right when you were like explaining.
explain that thing. It's a dream.
Dream.
So like maybe that's some sort of way of like explaining what he was going through. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Weird, yeah, I get it. I don't know what happens to people, but here's the thing. He's not the only one that's felt that.
Oh yeah.
You know, our friend Steve Broad. What was that back in like 2016? He had an experience in this room where he blacked out.
Wow.
There was another individual. Shelley was here for it. There was a team of 4. 3 of them went over to the Civil War side. The solo dude was going by himself. They lost track of him for like 3 hours. And they're like, where is he? They finally come up here. And when they found him, he was curled up in a ball, crying, right? Now, this is when Shelley used to stay over. So she was on the back porch. They came down frantically. So she knew that they brought him down. They don't know how long he was up in that curled up in a ball.
Could have been
like
the whole
that.
time.
So what Shelley saw was like, it was weird. He didn't say shit to anybody. He was quiet. They're asking, what happened? What happened up there? Nothing. He's just in the middle of the building staring. Shelley said he went outside, stared at the trees. You know, there's those trees right in the back porch. Stared at that for an awkward 3 minutes, not answering anybody, and then walked over to his car and drove all the way back. And I want to say he was from Maryland or somewhere.
Jeez.
And everyone's like, what?
Well, he's gone.
He's gone. What the shit? Like, didn't answer. And Shelley's like, I saw it. Like, it was weird. Didn't say shit and just drove away.
So if you think like, just theoretically, a woman, say women were trapped up here, like if he's kind of portraying what they're feeling, like someone was to get released from here after years up here or whatever, they're like, oh wow, trees. Like they're just kind of made blown away by.
That's weird you say that. And here's the thing, I can't speak for other people and how that's why the when in Rome thing, I want to feel how other people are investigating the paranormal, but the one thing we'll never be able to feel is how it actually affects everybody.
Yeah.
Because I would be like, well, I've never experienced a partial possession, so it's not real.
True.
How can I speak for that?
No, for
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It affects. We just did flashlights this last weekend, and I swear to God, you could put a cam out here, and I swear once a night you will see someone, like a couple, walking out, like touch the tree, because it's a grounding method, right?
Okay, yeah.
And there was a girl and her boyfriend. It was the boyfriend. He comes out and he's just like quiet, and I said, everybody. I think Shelley was there, and we're just staring. We didn't want to like intervene. And she goes, you have to touch the tree. You have to touch the tree. And he's just standing there like this. Like he won't leave the porch. And I said, hey man, I know it sounds stupid, but you got to go touch the tree. Like it sounds stupid.
No, but
and he slowly walks over the tree. And within a minute, he started talking about how he felt better. Now maybe it's placebo effect.
could be easily.
But if that helps you, and that's the whole idea of grounding. You're the one who taught me about grounding. Is just like putting your energy back into it and just,
Yeah. Believe it, this is crazy. I've been here, but like just to hear those first-hand encounters is unreal, like that.
That's crazy.
So
Place does things to people. Is it time?
mirror room, right? Mirror room, and we should reveal it in the mirror room
Okay, let's do it.
while we're standing in the multiverse.
One in Rome. That's going to start my video. In parentheses, one in Rome.
No, it is this whole new thing. For like 14 years, I've like isolated myself. I really want to experience, like when we talk about this stuff, like I'm more open to stuff.
Do we need to check this to make sure it's off?
Yeah.
Because it literally sounded like straight electricity behind us.
So it was off.
Well, these are outlets But
You want to make sure they're all up.
If you
this
heard
is
a
to the fire
current-
system.
Like if you were to hear a current like that's enough to like
Yeah.
kill you. Like
Yeah.
that strong, that loud.
These are just
You heard it
outlets
too,
to the
though.
It
rooms.
was like me and you both turned around.
Yeah. It wasn't just me that heard it. You heard it.
Yeah, definitely. To me, it almost sounded like
So it sounded a little different to you.
yeah, almost like it's coming from the wall.
Yeah. Well, it's better if it didn't sound like electricity. To you.
Right.
In the same way.
I'm saying it was loud though.
Yeah.
Well, none of us were moving, as we were saying. We're all pretty
I'm curious
still.
if your camera caught it.
I don't know, I hope it did. Like some audio or something.
It was very loud. Like enough that I was like, oh man, is that a fire hazard? Like,
No, I mean the electrical's very good here. We wouldn't have like.
no, I know, but
Plus, you would have known something. Something would have tripped if that was some
shocks
kind
that
of.
spark. But
Yeah.
it's interesting because didn't that happen before your camera died?
Yeah, no, it happened right before, yes, right before my camera
So
died.
then it overheated.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Started overheating right after
But you
that.
got
happened.
that really interesting thing that said where I
stand.
where I stand.
Oh, that's right.
That's what got me because I'm like, where I stand. That's where you heard that, and it's right there. Like it's all subjective and
Open to interpretation,
speculative, so
and
it's all,
yeah.
But I'm just saying, fascinating.
I don't know. People got to stop hating on the apps because
I'm glad you said it.
I like them. They're interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's like random stuff that comes through, but that's not
Yeah.
everything.
No, it is 100%. But like, when I can say anything,
Will is nearby.
Will, you know what? Maybe Will means Will. Like, what you Yes.
Well, I swear to you, it sticks out to me that a team did say something about Will.
It said I am not.
I know.
Yeah.
And because were you speculating what that sound even was? Like,
Yes, because I heard it.
Probably.
Because I thought I heard electric, but it's interesting that he heard something that he didn't
more like,
associate with
yeah,
electricity.
rubbing on the wall or something.
yeah, it's tough. We only get one chance
Isn't
to
that
hear
interesting?
these things.
I
If
know.
I heard electric, then I heard energy, and you heard what it was trying to convey. Maybe.
That's true too.
Yeah. Excuse me, she. Did you just fall?
I usually don't put like full history tour things in my videos, but I'm leaving every single second of this whole thing. It's just so
This is
cool.
fun in a really messed up way.
No, for sure.
At least have it. So like,
No, it's amazing. Like, I don't know how people wouldn't want to watch this. It's just things that happen sometimes. You good? Okay.
It's already happened.
It's funny you say that because last time we were here, I said to him, rules are made because they were broken down. So now I know why.
Sorry, I choked on my spit like a pro.
cigarettes.
All right.
It just
so,
fits with what we were just talking about, so it's fine.
so this
Oh wow.
is
Is this Lauren's experiment or is this something else?
that's upstairs,
Okay.
yeah. Which is unfortunately it's being fixed right now,
That's
but
okay.
you got this, the mirror room.
This is by Jeff Fent.
I like Jeff.
He makes
He's a
the
good guy.
boxes.
We were bullshit. This is how quickly things can escalate. We were outside and within 15 minutes we're bullshitting like, dude, we should build something called a Devil's Toy Box. You ever heard of a Devil's Toy Box? Back in 2010, there was this, it was going around that people were trying to do this, building a cube, a 1x1 cube to trap demons. Because it's believed that these things travel through mirrors, spirits, demons, whatever. So I said to Jeff, I was like, what if we build a giant mirror room? We've got 88 rooms here. Let's build one. And within 15 minutes, we're going to Lowe's, we're getting all this stuff because we're
love that.
crazy. And the dimensions happened to play out to 6 by 6 by 6. It wasn't on
Wow.
purpose. We're not like that.
That's crazy.
But if you want to step in,
Jazz would love to step in.
the only thing that needs to be finished, the Death Star is not completely operational. It's Return of the Jedi. We need a floor. I mean, it's a special mirror so people can stand on it.
Yeah, I can handle the weight.
But if you guys want to step in there, I'll close the door behind you and get a feel.
Oh wow,
what
this
the
is
multiverse looks
trippy
like.
as hell.
Oh wow, even the door.
This is wild. It feels weird in here.
No, bro, it's air's tight. I mean,
It's like no, it's like it's not huge with it. The way your voice travels and everything. If you sat here in silence, you probably hear some wild things. Because he was whispering. It's just like I know. It sounds so loud if you're whispering.
it's terrifying.
Bro, this place is creepy.
You know what I was
What
thinking?
did it say?
Endless.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, don't sleep on the apps.
Atmosphere.
Endless atmosphere.
Jeff was
Yes.
talking about this,
That's
like
the
when
fucking
you
point of a mirror room is to create a portal that is endless that goes.
when you look through this, it starts going back, you know, layer by layer by layer.
Yes.
There was somebody. I would love to find the picture, get circulated around. They took a picture in here and they said on this like fifth dimension down, they were like moved. You know what I mean? Where like you can see it going into infinity.
Yeah.
But their head and like the fifth one back was changed. Now again, that could be just what do they call that? Visual matrixing. Like you think it's doing that, but I find that to be very creepy. Locked door.
Just a locked door.
Probably because you were thinking in your head, is he going to lock us in here?
I
and
truly
walk
was
away?
worried about
I
it.
knew it. Because I closed the door real quiet, and you guys were whispering like, I said, "Hey, we're good. We're good." It was just
All
gone.
the cops will bring stuff
I've
here.
actually never been in here with the door closed, so I didn't even know it closed. To be honest with you, I never thought about it. I guess it makes sense because.
Who would have imagined?
Yeah.
What more appropriate time we got? Yaska sitting on the chair. You should.
Yeah,
You should.
I wanna
You
tell
should show them what you got.
do you want me to film this or no?
Yeah, please.
You sure?
I'd love to show this in the video.
Yeah, you can take this footage if you
Sure. Appreciate it.
The stage is yours.
Okay. Oklahoma, you're sure you want to see what's on this paper? Okay.
100%.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like I need to step out. Like it's getting too
There's a
heavy.
cool breeze out here.
I just
You
want to
psychic
think
now?
more. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch camera view.
Hang on one second.
You're good, you're good. I got it, thank you.
While we were standing upstairs and everything started to ramp up, there was a woman that came through. From behind you, she's like an older woman. And she said, "You are ordained." This is very strange. I don't understand it at all. Ordained is the wrong word, but it's the only translation I can find. And she said, "You have a lot of work to do."
Bro, there's no way. Look what it just said.
Your forgotten dreams. Yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy because we were just talking about this. But, anyways, we'll continue. So.
Is there a word in your first language that might be mistranslated in my own head for ordained?
Nicholas.
Not that I can think of.
Yeah. It's like kind of like a higher calling from a more formal place. But I just don't know the word. I don't have a good translation for you.
Do you want to talk about that before you get into it, like what you told us of the dreams, or you don't have to? I don't know if you ever talked about it on camera before, so don't.
I mentioned it a couple. So, long story short, when I was younger, around 8, 9 years old, I had these like night terrors where I would wake up screaming because I was having nightmares of my family being like brutally murdered every single night. It would mess me up so bad as a kid, I would be scared to sleep. So I would go days without sleeping, and then eventually I would have to sleep, and then it would just, it's like a rinse repeat kind of situation. I never watched any movies that would give me those sort of like ideas or like scenarios to play out in my head like that. So it was just really strange. My parents were so worried, they flew me to Bosnia, where I'm from, and I got like the Muslim equivalent of basically just like cleansing, exorcism, whatever you want to call it. Long story short, after that, there was a process where I had to sleep with this thing in my pillow for about 6 to 8 months. After that, you send it down a river. And I know it may sound crazy to a lot of you, but in a sense, religion, we're not gonna get into it. But since then, never, ever, ever have nightmares. Ever. So for the fact that it said, your forgotten dreams, it's pretty crazy.
And then when Rebecca, you said that ordained, like would that not kind of be a similar thing, like almost a blessing in a way, like he was ordained at one point, kind of thing? I don't know.
Actually, I don't
I'm just
actually
wondering.
know what it means. It's almost like a. I usually would not deliver this to somebody, but because the night has been so weird, usually I'll like sit on it, especially if it has a more spiritual leaning, because everybody's spirituality is different. But it basically feels like this woman really wants to convey that you have a higher calling and that you're supposed to be using it and that you will use it and that you have a lot of work to do. Now, what is in my pocket, I did just before you all arrived. So it's just very strange. I didn't know any of this stuff that you just told us when I did this paper.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I think. I'm ready.
Okay. Are you sure?
I promise.
I do not want to like break something open that you do not feel comfortable breaking open.
That's all right.
Okay.
I promise.
Do,
Yeah. There's nothing more trustworthy than a pinky promise. Okay.
Okay. Now, the beautiful part is what I just told you about a higher calling.
Okay.
This was just what came through about your energy, and it surprised me because I didn't expect it. Man of fire holds dagger at entrance to tomb, supported by man and balance of spirit, of energy and smoke to the ground and sky. Centered God, communication, protected. So it's like a very violent image that comes through first of a man holding a dagger at the entrance to death. Like if I were to start to break down a better translation, somebody stands before somebody's death with a dagger. And then the next part is about like a very spiritual, smoky protection that comes around you. And then the communication becomes protected, so it ceases to. It's just very strange.
In the place that feels right. Sorry, before that, because this is on mute right now, there was a response that said, I'm here for protection. So that's why when I seen that, I was like...
I didn't say any of this out loud.
Yeah, no, it's the craziest part.
That
That's the
is-
first time
Yes.
you're sharing this.
Well, what's crazy about that is your phone would have never heard or seen this. So, like, even if it's like an app, like picking up, and that's really interesting. So, anyway, do you want this?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
So these symbols are just kind of like you. I had really weird dreams when I was a kid, and that was the language that those dreams were in. It was a language I don't know, but I understood, and it has a written and spoken part of it, and it's what a lot of my psychic stuff comes through.
It's very interesting. Thank you for sharing this with me.
Yes, I was very hesitant, however.
I appreciate it. It's just crazy how like everything connects in one way or another. And throughout the whole night, it was kind of like leading up to this.
So when you like see like when you how do I word this? If someone was to like say like give you that message, say Jazz gave that to you and it was the other way around, is that something where you'd like look at life or try to do life differently or try to do something differently in your life, or how would you like interpret that? I guess I'm just curious. I know it's kind of like hard to describe, but I'm just wondering like what that would mean to you, you know?
I didn't expect, because I've seen you outside of like ghost hunting. I've never ghost hunted with you. So I've seen you like throw in like a hacky sack or cornhole.
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't expect your energy takes everything and like ramps it up and catches it on fire and makes it very loud, which is saying something, because for me, stuff is already louder, like spiritual stuff. So I think you're already doing what you're meant to be doing, but there's more you can do with it, is basically what I think that means. It's like you have a lot of potential to do big things with what you're already doing. By tapping into something that's very innate. It's like a birthright almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool. That's good.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool. It's very serious.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on today?
I don't even know.
How do you even?
Just watching my eyes are all wide. I'm like, what is going to happen now?
I don't even think we need to like film anymore now. I think we got a video, so I think we're good.
I thought what I expected.
Oh my god!
What?
I said burn.
Burn.
I said burn.
Burn. Like,
I just said burn.
yeah, because I said his energy.
Well, your energy, you know, and I can vouch, we don't have this on film, but after she had met you the first time, that's exactly what she said. Your energy was very strong. I remember this. It was after the con.
Strong,
Very,
powerful, and I actually said, I think regal, like there's like a very like, it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Like there's a formality.
The reason I remember is she was so fixated. She kept talking about it, because that's what you do.
When I meant your
And I was like,
sister-
it just
Yeah.
it doesn't, it's like a topic, you know, it doesn't go. Like, it was, yeah.
yeah.
But like the burning dagger, and that's just weird. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, the
Wait,
dagger.
did you say, was it a burning
Yeah.
dagger?
Man of fire.
Man of
No
fire, that's
shit.
right.
Okay.
Which, okay, so in a lot of cultures, energy is fire.
Yeah.
A lot of religions, fire is holy, it's just this, what people call spirit. So it's basically saying man of very intense spirit, which is cool.
Energy fluctuates.
Frequencies of the unseen.
Energy fluctuates.
Didn't I talk about that in the stairwell with you guys about a vibration of like how you guys would vibrate? I believe vibrate higher.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing that. For
really
both of us,
appreciate it.
that's really, really, really interesting. It's just so unexpected. You know, like you expect to just come here and just film some videos, and it's just it's a lot more deep and meaningful, impactful. So
Wildly unexpected. Not at all. I was like, all right, well, let's tell them what scary shit is, and we're out.
no, it's so yeah, it just brings a deeper meaning, I guess. I don't know.
I do think you could do something very cool. I think that you have probably in your, I don't know this for sure, but like ancestrally, you likely have some sort of method in your history way back that could enhance activity and make it clearer, like as a paranormal person, like when you're doing ghost stuff. It would be really interesting to see if, because you innately make stuff so intense. Like it was wild. I saw stuff upstairs I've never seen before. That's what the hard stair was, by the way. I don't have any context for it.
14 years of doing this with her. That's why I thought there was some like intense read coming. Your stare was so strong. Like, I don't think I said anything you would have pulled out of it. You were just staring so hard.
It was just very weird.
Yeah.
But it was a side effect of standing next to you and all the shit that happened. It was just very weird. So I don't know enough about, your ancestry to know how to direct you beyond that. But there's something there.
It's just so crazy. I don't know, because like, I don't know. A lot of thinking.
Sit on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit and think about it. Yeah.
Man of fire. Who burns up cameras?
Who burns up cameras? Yeah, can you stop doing that? I'm gonna have to use my phone all night.
I think we should definitely spend some time in here tonight.
I do too. Like we absolutely need to.
Oh, I feel better.
That's good.
Feel lighter. Like
Yeah.
The champagne bottle pops, all the pressure's off.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
you
we're
know
good
what I
now.
mean? Like,
Yeah, you gotta do some
damn,
drinks.
that was building up really hard there. Oh,
energy released. You can have it. Yours not.
yeah. Have fun with that.
What did you see? Oh, okay.
You don't take off running though.
He says nothing, but then I'll be like, yeah, I know, I saw someone standing there. And you guys leave. I'm
Also,
like,
like at the hotel tonight, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely seen something.
oh. Yes, thanks. I feel so much better. All right, you guys. So tonight, Jazz and I are at Madison Seminary, and the video you're about to watch, I don't want to say it's like gonna be the scariest video ever because I don't know what's gonna happen now. But Rebecca and Adam just left, and I'm gonna drop that footage in just a second. But just kind of give you an idea of what we just experienced. It was just supposed to be a walkthrough. It was just gonna be a history walkthrough. Jazz ran the spirit box the whole time. I have chills right now, just the things we experienced, and I'll get into a little bit more of it later. But holy cow, our spirit box was going absolutely wild. It's like a bang upstairs.
I heard something down here.
Down there? Oh,
It
cool.
almost sounded like a.
Thought or something. We started in the jail and just, I don't know, you guys are going to watch that footage. I'm going to probably drop in like the footage from each room that we go to from when we were giving history tours. So you're going to watch it hit like a little bit of a history and then you're going to watch us investigate it. And it's not going to be boring history. You guys need to watch these videos. And please, if you can correlate anything from when we do history to when we go in there and investigate, it would mean the world to us because I'm trying to like come up with words to say, bro. Like, how do you describe what we experienced if you could put it anyway? Because I don't know.
To put it in perspective for you guys, this night didn't go any way that we thought it would. We thought we
No.
were going to come here, film, and leave, right? However, now we were dealt some information that truly is so uncomfortable, and it makes this entire night for us uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable just standing here in the safe room, knowing that we
Like
have
that.
to go back and tackle what we were just told and informed of. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to do it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do it, you guys. Like I said, so if you don't know, Adam Kimmel owns the building, and Rebecca, she's psychic, and she's not one of those like you're gonna die next week psychics. Like she has an inept ability to connect with. I don't know what you even call it. What she connects with. I'll just give you guys an idea, and we'll talk more about this later. But She literally drew these for us. She saw these before we came. She used to have these dreams as a kid, and she sees these images, these designs, whatever you want to call them. They're almost, it's like another language essentially.
So, Adam and Rebecca left like 20 minutes ago.
At the flat.
Jesus. At the flat.
What?
What the fuck was that?
So unlucky, probably.
Hello?
Forty.
I feel like we gotta breach this door. Like one go
literally,
left, one
like-
go right. Okay. Lock in.
Wait here.
Or we could wait here.
Wait here.
Yeah, no worries. Listen. I'm so uncomfortable. I know.
In a fire.
Shut the up. Shut the actual
Shut up, bro. So, like Chris said, we got readings. Mine was a lot more dark. Just look at this first line up here.
I'm so uncomfortable. I generally don't want to look out there right now. I honestly might put my camera on and just take a break. I do. I don't know what the f is going on right now. Run in this place so many times and never filmed here. But I've walked through those doors a ton. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it right now.
What's crazy is Chris and I got, so as you can see, it's just about to, it's 15 to midnight. We got here around 8 p.m. Chris and I went through the entire building on our own, just to kind of like walk it through, right? Then Rebecca and Adam came in, and then they gave us that whole walkthrough with them and the history and the readings. But when we were with them, things were going crazy. And now, it's like, fuck it, I say we do it. Come on.
I'll do it.
What's the worst that can happen?
We say that, and weird stuff happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like all the time. Put my hood up. What to expect?
Yes, the scariest part. So, door's locked. Deadbolt is locked.
Something bad is going to happen.
Bro, stop. Please stop. You said what's the worst that's going to happen, and it just said something bad is going to happen. Guys, these, like, the notes that she wrote us have very deep meanings. The one that she wrote him was very, very personal. She wrote these and drew these before we even got here. We have not talked to her since September of last year. I texted her and
More time.
basic stuff, but I'm promise you guys, I genuinely discomfort and fear right now. There's actually lights on in some of the hallways. I don't want to leave this room right now.
Spectral light.
Bro, I don't know what's going on, but you guys,
Guys, we've been doing this shit for years.
years
I've
and
never
years.
been this uncomfortable. We are in a room that is lit up. I want to mention.
I know. I want to get in the car and leave right now. So, I'll just mention like one thing. Like while we were filming, we were just filming the history stuff with them walking around. We walked that way. We walked upstairs, Sarah's room, the upstairs attic. My camera overheated twice. Now, mind you, Rebecca was wearing 2 hoodies. I'm wearing a hoodie. Adam's wearing a jacket. It's cold in here. There's no reason for my camera to be overheating. It's not warm at all.
I was shivering all night to the point where I just went to go get my sweatpants.
He just put sweatpants on. I don't know if someone's messing with us. Spirit box was just repeating things.
Yay.
Yay.
Guys, I'm scared. I am scared.
I was gonna film it. I was doing
No, I'm
something.
talking to the. I'm scared.
Cool.
Hardcore.
I'm right here.
Lori is your guardian.
Bro, what the f is going on now?
There's like actual footsteps, like coming towards us in the hallway.
Hello?
Yo.
Like actually.
I don't know. Hello?
Someone break in.
Wait, hello?
Say keep calling. Guys, this is genuinely so freaky. We were just about to start recording when we heard voices down the hall, and we went like dead silent, and we hear footsteps like on the, it's concrete floor. It's pretty noticeable. So we're genuinely just trying to call Adam right now to see if they could check the cameras and just check to make sure no one broke into the building. I mean, it's quite a possibility with these asylums and buildings of these sorts. So.
Hey, Chris.
Hey man,
You there?
this is gonna sound really dumb. You can hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
I'm not trying to be weird or anything. There's no way there's like anyone in the building, right? I'm not even filming, like this is not like for the camera, I'm just asking.
No, I don't think so. We just left to run the sheets.
Are you guys coming back?
Yeah, we're on our way back.
We haven't even left the main room. We just heard like it sounded like 2 or 3 people like talking to each other for like almost a minute straight, and then footsteps walking towards us as we walked out of the room in the hallway. And I'm genuinely freaked out to the point where I don't even know if I can like leave the main room right now.
Well, we'll come.
Yeah, we'll come back. Yeah, we'll do a quick clear of it for you.
I've-
That's really fucking
I've
weird.
been doing this-
I swear to
I've
God.
been doing this for years. I'm telling you, and I'm so uncomfortable right now. Like I'm perfectly content with just like going to the hotel.
Holy shit.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm dead serious. I don't know what's going on or if it's just I'm paranoid.
You have a
Things
thing?
got really weird for us too.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have some weird stuff going on sheets. This is a weird night, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we both feel like a couple of excuse my French right now. So we're just gonna sit here and wait for you guys.
Fine. You're fine, dude. Trust me. It has been a very weird night.
Chris, if it means 25, you don't get pulled over. If it means anything, I actually did leave the building once because I got scared because I was by myself because things got so intense. So I mean,
Like we didn't even walk out of the like we've been in the room since you guys left. We have not walked out of this room. We just tried to and we turned around because it's not like somebody was like walking towards us like footsteps like with boots on.
Jesus. Yeah, no, the building should be clear. It's also Madison. I've never had a break-in. Knock on wood. But
Then what is going on?
yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, man, it's your guys' energy. I felt as you're walking through, like, I've got Spider-Man sense. I was like, man, the building feels fucking, it's got that, like, charge to it tonight.
Yeah.
Which is good for you guys.
It's great.
You guys.
It's awesome. Love it.
Awesome, right? Congratulations.
So
No,
good.
we're just, actually, at this point, we're just getting on to 527.
Oh, you're
So
good.
anyway, dude,
We'll make
we ran
it.
into this guy cheats.
oh my God.
I'm like, man, they're gonna call the cops on me. I had to hold my tongue. He's a complete,
Okay.
and he just showed up one day and he was like telling us how to run the place. He's like, the ghost loves me, the women love me. But he had texted Becca, I'm never stopping it again. Your man's been very rude to me. And I wasn't rude. I was just like, I just do not like this guy. He's
Yeah.
got bad energy, man.
You can just tell.
And of course, Becca was ordering on the machine. I thought she was talking to this other lady that walked in that we knew. And I come around the corner and there's this
No
staring at
way.
him, like, maintain composure.
What are the odds of that tonight though?
I
It's so
know.
weird.
He's got a bad energy to him, though, and he's affiliated with the building.
Yeah, that's why it's
Jeez.
weird.
Yeah, we'll be pulling in like a minute.
Okay,
Alright,
cool. Thank you. Feel better.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. That.
I'm sorry. Like I know you guys are probably thinking like these guys are such like that sounded like someone was walking towards us. It sounded like there was stuff above us happening too. I understand there's raindrops, so you can hear the raindrops, but generally it sounded like someone was walking up the ramp towards us.
Yeah, like footsteps on concrete, guys.
Yeah.
Like
And then prior to that, it sounded like voices just going back and forth. It was like a minute of that.
we were sitting here, literally just drinking Coca-Cola,
Yeah, we got our drinks
whatever,
and
and
stuff.
just very uncomfortable.
When we were talking to him, I thought it looked like someone like peeked around the corner and then popped back, and I don't think it was human at all, by any means. And it wasn't like I saw a face, but
What do you think? Good talk.
yeah, guys, I don't know. Like I said, tonight has just been really weird. I'm sorry, I know I'm very washed out right now. Give me one sec.
Oh, God, they were right.
They've arrived. They're here. Cameras rolling all the time. I might see if they want to just stay for another like hour, just to like so we can finish our videos up or something. I'll pay them at this point, but I don't even know what this. I don't even know what to think right now. But yeah, you guys, Madison. What's Madison? I don't actually know.
Sweet loves, you locked the door.
Both of them.
Double locked.
Double.
That was so clear, but for a minute we weren't even filming. We were just
Dude,
sitting
we
here
weren't even
drinking.
filming.
It sounded like people were just talking back and forth.
We got right here and we were like, all right, let's do this. And then all you hear is,
Okay,
So it's bad energy, right? He's just talking about how he wouldn't fix the building. He's like, you should hire me to fix the building. I'm like, no, we're good. I got people, right?
It was crazy because I turned the spear as soon as you guys left. I turned the spear box on. He was filming, and the spear box says, "I'm on fire," and I'm thinking I pulled out that paper and it says "Man on fire" or
yeah.
"Man on fire," and I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Like,
Yeah.
But it wasn't even minutes before we heard whatever the hell it sounded like audible voices.
Like just talking back and forth, the conversation.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like almost like a radio was on. We were going talking to each other.
So we were just sitting here drinking. I was watching the game. He was chilling on his phone, and we're like, "Oh, this is weird. We should probably start filming." So we did, and that's when we heard the footsteps. So I just thought that was weird. I don't know.
But it's not often that like we didn't leave this room. Like I want to go over to the left side and go out there, but
Like we do
don't
this.
have it right
We
now.
do this shit for a living. This is freaking me out.
I tell people that. But sometimes we go places and we're like, yeah, this doesn't feel right tonight. Something just feels off and we'll go home. That happens sometimes.
When your camera went off in Sarah's room and I had stepped out, I started to get like really, really ramped up. Like I felt a rising of energy and I was like, that's really weird. And it's like a simple history tour. And then I felt like the thing that happens, and then I heard voices. That's why I stepped out. I was like, I feel uncomfortable. I don't want my eyes rolling back in their camera. And so I walked out and I thought I heard women talking. Like I thought that too, but I didn't tell you guys that. That's why it's
I'm pretty sure
weird.
that's what we just heard. Like it sounded like someone had a radio on and you could just hear the voice going back and forth for almost like a minute. But then it went away. It just stopped.
Did you
I
clear
thought
it?
there was something on or
Oh,
something.
yeah. I checked the one laundry door because we don't have that. It's closed. If someone came in, they would have kept it open.
You got a ghost hunt.
I feel like we have to.
You
I don't
have
but
to.
it's just getting there.
There have been times, like, I remember we were doing a public ghost hunt and we heard a bunch of people coming down the stairs and talk, like clear as day, where you know, like you hear, you don't think anything of it, it's real, like it's
Yeah.
people. And then we checked the stairs, no one was there. There was another time I was working on the sink, I was putting in a pipeline, or like part of the line. Swear to God, heard the door open here, I hear walking and I'm like, it's crew. Didn't even play it off, like I'm underneath this sink and I'm like, where the fuck is the person?
Yeah.
And then I checked the cams, no car out here or anything. This door was closed. So it's like, it's just like residual. It's fucked up when you hear it. Like, it's real as day.
Wow.
I hear it all the time where like, I have to keep remembering act on the noise because I'm always convinced it's the living. I've never found a fucking living person
I
out
hear
here.
people. So it's just,
Well, that's reassuring. It's just, I was telling him, I was like, bro, we're in a lit room right now, and we won't leave the lit
we'll
room.
leave
That's
the
how
living
freaked out.
room.
Damn.
I don't know.
Guys, you have to get out there.
Well, we're gonna get
Oh,
out
I know,
there.
we're gonna.
There's no humans in the building.
Camera's on for 22 minutes and overheating. So,
That's weird. That's weird. Don't even-
I really don't know.
Ooh, it does feel pretty.
I did a quick walkthrough over there. I checked the laundry wing.
That does feel pretty.
I checked the first barrier door. That's not good. Ghosts are supercharged tonight. Supercharged.
Tone it down a notch.
Yeah, get down a little.
Dude, I think it's your guys' energy though. I swear to God, I want to do a documentary on that shit. It's the people. Certain people bring it out. Other people, nothing, man.
I feel like if there's just a third-person POV of everything we experienced the past 4 hours, just us walking through,
Yeah.
would have been entertaining as shit.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Genuinely.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
That guy.
Those are right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I saw a foot.
What do you feel? Is it foreign or domestic? Really? Why?
It's a V8. Supercharged.
Raptor rock.
My phone. I think if you told me right now the reward was a Raptor R, I'd be like,
I'll do it.
debatable.
Sorry guys, that haunting's homegrown then.
No, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Something from here.
That's reassuring.
Yeah, that's a good thing, yeah. When it's foreign, I don't know what it could be, but.
Yeah.
What?
Just real quick.
What?
The app thingy. I want to go into the buried room real quick.
Okay.
Where?
Somebody get your app.
She wants to go into the buried
Get that
room.
app going.
You can film it if you want to.
The moment?
Yeah, absolutely. We don't fucking
I'm just
care.
really curious after what just happened.
Okay. Well, yeah, we have extra manpower, so I'm coming with.
You coming?
I just want you guys to know how much more comfortable it is having a third and a fourth person, because again, we didn't make it here. I literally thought somebody was walking up this ramp to come slaughter us or something. I don't know. It felt very like uncomfortable. It was just uncomfortable.
Well, it's just there's like things that I have seen quietly are louder than usual, and I don't understand why. But the fact that we just saw that person who has it tied to the building
Yes.
and specifically asked me how the ladies were doing. Ooh, okay, this feels right. Is your app on?
I'll turn it on. There we go. Oh, by the way, I said, Lori is your guardian. So maybe that's who you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah, before you guys got here, just out of the him. Said Lori is your guardian.
Well, I would not trust the Lori part because I bet that it can't translate that. It's not an English word.
Oh, true. The database would be English. I always thought about that. Yeah. And just here, we did get back from Sheets. I don't know if you told everybody.
I have not told them anything about what just happened. I have
Okay, 'cause
nothing.
there's a huge time lapse. We went to Sheets, got a call. That you guys
We got
heard
that.
something.
Yeah.
in
He videoed the
you got-
call.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, good.
For
good.
documentation purposes. So.
Yeah, that's very interesting because we've talked about this. We hear things in the building, but you said this was so loud, like footsteps coming towards the middle building.
Genuinely like boots
Yeah.
on concrete, yeah.
Yeah.
And the voices. I don't know what the voices were.
Has it said anything yet? Okay. I want to know if that was you. Are you the reason that fate just intervened? You're usually very quiet. But you're revealing parts of you I haven't seen before. Why? Can you say something? Anything? What was that?
A little tap or something.
Yeah.
Is that camera on or working or no?
No.
Because it almost sounded like the camera went.
Oh, it's not recording, but it is. I think it might be still powered.
So maybe that was
Which means
IR.
if you hit the light to it, it'll turn the IR off.
You think it?
Probably.
I don't know. My light was on for a bit before we got over here, though.
Just in case.
That is what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Well, it should sound like that. If that wasn't powering like hung up, but like even though it's not transmitting, it has IR to it.
Yeah. This camera wouldn't pick that up though.
We just saw somebody that you would recognize.
It's been on for 27 minutes now. It was on for 25
You had
minutes.
sitting
I
at the
think.
table, right? It was sitting at the table.
Yes, it was on the whole time that this stuff all happened.
Coldest room right now.
This is the coldest room, guys. My camera is going to shut off any second, so I'll get my phone on. But I'm just letting you guys know this is the third time tonight this has happened, and I do not know why. So just take that for what it is. I'm just going to leave it on until it dies, because it's going to shut off any second.
People who watch
Stop time.
What's it say?
Stop time.
Stop time. No, listen. It's safe. It's okay to talk. You don't have to turn anything off. If that was you, can you say, it was me, or something like that? Can you say something? It's okay. I promise you, you're safe. He's safe.
There it is.
Okay, note to self, anytime my head does this, it's not good for cameras.
We really can't film with you right now.
That's the second I leave, like legit.
Here you go.
You just say something, they have an app here. It's like a phone. In the 90s, it would have been a phone, like a payphone, but it's free for you.
I wish I would have glasses that could film. I
Me
wish I could have
too.
shown you this guy. I don't like what he said about the concrete and the way he said it so specifically. And we're in a room, like, this concrete was done, you can tell, over the cobblestone.
Yeah.
It was kind of like...
I know it doesn't make any sense when I was watching. It's just a person that used to be affiliated with the property way back. I don't like his energy. I would assume there's something wrong with that dude.
The normal thing to do would have just been not to say anything to it.
Yeah, why would you even volunteer that information? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird thing.
It was, yeah.
Nothing. It's just pure silence.
This whole night's just so weird.
We were in here before. Again, you guys left, and then things started firing up, answers, and now it's just.
Well, this was that one room where it was quiet last time too.
We're vertical.
We're vertical.
Like, to go
My
back.
magnetic interference is at 100% and it just dropped to 32.
What's that mean?
It says that it uses your phone sensors to detect any type of like magnetic interference, whether that's.
So this bar at the top,
Yeah.
it went full 100 and then just shot back down.
Which they say could be like EMF or something. I don't know. Again, the validity of that, but that's what they say.
Your camera died, so that's pretty interesting.
And it's cold. Like, it's very cold. My camera is not warm at all whatsoever, so I don't understand. No, it's very cold right now.
The only time I've ever heard or seen the overheating is like you're in a very hot place in your car.
In the car.
You know what I mean?
Warm.
Like,
It's very
you have
warm.
the sun beating on it.
It happens outside in the summertime because it's hot in the
but
summertime.
here, they should be with the temp right now.
It's like it just doesn't want. That's too cold.
Disrupt harmony.
Disrupt harmony. Which, I mean, seeing that guy tonight would be a disruption for sure.
Okay. We're gonna leave soon, but that was pretty strong power there. It's pretty interesting that you were able to line all of that up. You want somebody to know something. What do you want us to know? It's okay, you can talk. He's a big boy, he can take care of himself. Tell him, you're a big boy, you can take care of yourself.
You hear them.
No, you.
I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself.
No.
You have nothing to worry about. Yeah. What I don't understand, like,
Consistently, this person is very protective of you.
let's just get back to the.
Yes, and will not speak.
Yeah. Do you think it's because of the person we ran into?
Yes, and I think it was a really interesting hint, and the stuff that goes along with it is really fascinating because it's. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. You don't have anything to worry about. Like, no one's gonna hurt me. And this doesn't make any sense. Like I was saying, like a lot of the people that were affiliated with this before me, you know, there's one particular person, and they can't do anything to me. I'm untouchable.
I feel the temperature just.
It's so cold right in front of me.
It's getting a lot. It is.
Instantly. Is that you?
There was metallic. I don't even know what.
What that could have been.
Oh wait, maybe was it? Wait, do that again.
I think it might be. Or maybe not, who knows?
No, the first one I don't think. Well,
The first one's only came from there.
Yeah.
Was that me? Did you hit something? I don't know.
hard to replicate.
The
but-
second one was like me.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Why were you here? Who are you? Where's your body? Where are your remains? I feel like
Well, like, do you feel like? Do they feel like they don't want to say it because it could get me in trouble?
Spells.
Spells? Yes, kind of. You saw them, huh? Is that why we accidentally ran into somebody who could give us a thread of the secrets?
What was that?
What was it?
It was like a shuffle or like.
And all
It does. It sounds like faint. Like footsteps. They're coming from the going back towards the base area.
Yeah.
Who are you? You are the quietest person here, but the most interesting person in the room. Who are you? At least tell us where you came from. What city are you from? So it's like we're being circled. That was very clear. Everybody seems to think that you're in here. Somehow. But we've looked. Are you in here? So interesting.
Yeah.
With the amount of supercharge I expected, thank you for indulging me, I expected some sort of answer. But consistently we don't get answers. We get weird little threads of truth.
Oh,
And activity, yes.
no, you're right. It's just little pieces.
Yeah. Wow. Did you hear that though? That sounded like a woman's voice. Did you?
I've heard 3 separate times, like while we're just standing here silently, just like a woman talking.
No, that.
But it's so hard. It's like not far away, but it's so quiet.
Other side.
Other side.
It knew that I walked out of the room, maybe?
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
speaking from the other side?
That too.
She.
And it's tough. It's open to interpretation of like.
Counselor.
Kessler? Oh, counselor.
Of course, it's those 2 things the second we walk out though.
Right. It's so weird how that was like. It just. I don't mean no puns intended, but like dead in there.
Literally.
And you walk out and it just goes again. It's like I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever find the answer. I don't think we will to that.
No, but that was just like, I tend to like gravitate away from that part of the haunting because it's,
Yeah, you really don't touch that much. Like,
I
you
don't, because it's so complicated.
It is.
Like it just sounds like an urban
very
legend.
Yeah, no, it does.
Yeah.
But the timing was just weird enough that I was like, let me see.
Let me see this.
Outside.
You guys gotta get up.
Maybe it's just the rain.
That's just the rain. What were you about to tell them?
You guys gonna tell them they gotta get in there and get your content. The
Don't you
ritual.
worry. The night is young.
That's very young.
So young. It's almost too young.
It has been
Oh,
a
yeah.
while since I've heard something the way you described. That's a good thing. Like, this is the stairs I was telling you about. Like, you're in the middle of a public ghost hunt, and it sounded like a horde of people. Like, where it was so obvious. We're like,
Yeah.
oh, a group's rotating. No one's on the
No one's
stairs.
there.
And that gets into that residual. It doesn't, it isn't a bad thing. Like, how many people walk up and down those
Oh,
stairs?
for sure.
The question is, why did it trigger?
Yeah,
You
why?
know?
What made it happen?
And it may be like if another team was here tonight and that happened, it could be because of you. Yeah. What'd you see?
It's the second time tonight I've seen a dropping to something that doesn't exist. Like there's not a basement down there. It's the second time tonight that I've seen it, and both times it's come from very,
Below us?
yes. And this like notion that somebody knows something. But like, it was like a wham. Sometimes whams can knock me a little bit.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I reach for the one I know is not gonna fall.
Yeah, 100%. That's comfort.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really interesting. That's all.
We're gonna let you guys get to work.
You ready?
I think it's your energy. I think this is good. This is good.
It's great. It's great. We're so ready. You guys sure you don't hang out for another hour and do some more videoing?
The sunrise in like 6 hours.
Yeah, I might as well just stay up at this point. Like, why even go to sleep, you know?
Sleep. What is sleep?
Yeah. Just an hour. 2010s.
Kimmel, do you hear that?
What's that?
2010.
2010s.
10s, 2010.
That was the first time I was here. 2010 was the first time. Huh.
Yeah, you guys, it does feel supercharged out there. Well, that sounds like it's
Yeah, it feels like better here, but just even out there, like, it feels heavy.
I do think it's you guys. I really, really do.
It's so good and so bad at the same time. I love and hate to hear that. It's just us.
No, it's becoming my conclusion of the paranormal. It's like, are buildings haunted or are people haunted? Like, I'm really starting to think it's like, what you're experiencing now would not have been experienced by another group. You know, that with the walking down the hallway, it had to be you guys. It wasn't going to be someone else.
I've just
Like,
never
I think
seen.
certain people trigger residual hauntings.
Well, your energy. Okay. There's this thing like shamanism. There may be a shamanism in your ancestral culture that just doesn't have those names, where they actually work with spirits and energy. And I know anyway. It's worth looking into because you have an innate way of like knocking things loose that I've never seen. It's very cool. It's actually really cool. It's kind of like it's like a psychic acid trip without any drugs.
You're so nice. Your energy's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Very nice about it. Like, get to the point. You're fucked up.
Fair enough.
anytime people can bring that sort of like clarity and fun and intent, not fun. Some of the stuff is very dark and but like it's just a level of intensity that's not. It's fun. It's fun to see the better stuff. Like some of the stuff I see is not scary, but some of the stuff is.
You know, it's so crazy because we were sitting here, we were just talking about the reading, right? And we were like thinking of certain things it could mean and stuff like that. You know, one of them was like the man with the dagger, you know what I mean? We're trying to think like, what does that correlate to? So like, for example, my dad fought in a war, the former Yugoslavia war. His brother died in his arms, you know, and like, I was named after him. And like, I don't know, like, to me, that was always one thing that I held very close to me. But then when I read, that was like the first thing that came to my mind when you read that to me. And I was like, damn, there was a lot of war death that happened. You know?
That's what I wanted to hear, how you interpreted that message. That's glad you shared that.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to know, like, what does it mean?
Yeah, I mean.
I mean, a lot of things, you know.
But that's just it. It's interpreted, but like, what do you go to first? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it very well could be. Like, a lot of it's metaphorical and symbolic, right? So, the man with the dagger can also mean the one who kills or the one who protects. It could be a very literal thing. It could be the thing you were having nightmares about. That's why I was so hesitant, because I was like, I don't want to break something loose if this describes your nightmare, because I would have not known at
True.
all.
Oh, that's so true, though.
Yeah. And symbolism is such an interesting thing because usually, not to get too deep, but like Carl Jung was a psychologist, and a lot of psychic spiritual stuff he described as being symbolic, and so everybody interprets symbols differently. So yes, what it means to you is way more important than what it means to me,
True.
you know?
That's intense.
Yeah.
That was intense.
I'm sorry, I need to film this.
Yeah. So we were driving to Sheets, and you randomly go, or I think I said, I wonder how the night's going to be good or something. We're driving to Sheets, and then she goes, oh no, they're based staring at the papers. And I was like, yes, you did. And I was like, how do you know that? Like, I didn't say it. I was like, that's really weird. As we were driving to Sheets, you said they're staring at their papers. I swear to God
we
she
were.
said it.
JJ didn't leave this room.
Right.
We're looking at our
She
papers.
said that. She said it in the car because when we were pulling there, yeah.
I mean, I believe you.
Well, yeah, I keep track of this shit because and it was weird. I just said that randomly. You answered it back so quickly. They're based staring at their papers. I was like, oh, okay. I thought, like, I don't even know how you would know that. Like, all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But so this thing I started doing with people is I'll have them ask questions in their heads so that I don't like make it muddy with my own interpretations. So that like the messages are not meant for me. They're meant for whoever they go to.
Exactly.
Yeah, and whatever they feel like, and usually they're messages of healing. You just have some more intense stuff.
Yeah.
So, but usually there's like a beautiful bottom line,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you
The
don't-
way that it like connects is so great.
No, it connects so great. But it's like, I was telling him, but it's like, it's not every day that, again, we came here expecting to just film videos, but like, tonight means so much more. It's such a different feeling now.
Yeah.
like you don't get wowed like that a lot, but I'm generally just
Yeah,
wowed.
I would genuinely be okay with leaving tonight without a video because I feel like we're leaving with like a better outlook.
Knowledge, wisdom, or something. Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
it
know
just
it
feels
sounds
no, yeah,
corny and
100%.
everything,
No, it doesn't, because what I do, I just recently stopped being so scary of it that I offered it to people. It used to be something I mostly did for myself. So here and there I've used it for other people, but it is such a like scary thing to put out there. So it's like, thank you.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful to hear.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I just have questions now, just so like what's next, like what's coming.
Ancestry.com tonight.
23 me.
I